Hey, welcome back to another video. This is a video showing you how to replace the rare mudguard on your Xiaomi M365 scooter. It happened to me. It cracked and it fell off, which is a bit of a blow, but it happens to a lot of people. The issue is that there's an electric cable running through it and it goes to a brake light, and so you need to disassemble it, put the new one in, not just stick the cable in, but sort of make it a bit water resistant and help it, you know, because often the brake light goes bad on these and you need to replace it. So this is going to show you how to do that. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you are interested in learning how to build 4000 watt scooters or program a new powerful computer on your scooter to give you some more oomph, or if you're just looking to if you'd like to see some small engines being brought back to life, like old generators and things like that, consider subscribing and give this video a like. I hope it helps you and enjoy watching. I should mention, I do have a Patreon account. The link is below. Also, everything I used to record this video with, my lights, microphone, camera, also links below. They are affiliate links. I'll take a little bit of commission if you were to buy something through them, just to be transparent. They always, as you go over bumps, they go boom, 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 and they crack, fall off. The sad thing is, that's a problem because you have a cable that runs through there to your brake light. You don't want that to happen because then you can break your light. And so what you can do, buy a new one of these, and I'll show you how to fit it. And also, I'll tell you what bolt that is too. And I'll just show you a little tip on how to keep that tidy and safe in there, and also how to just make your light generally a bit more water resistant. So to get in these three holes here, I'll just move the camera actually. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So yeah, so you just move these, pull these three rubber grommets out, like that, little rubber things. I think that one might be harder to get at actually. Ooh. Well, that's two. Oh no, that was easy. Cool. So the screw, it is a CRV 2.5mm bolt. That's what that is. Kind of like a hex. And let's take it out. Right. There we go. So that's where it went wrong. Oh dear. Yeah, you can see it's good plastic. It is, and it feels like it would never break, especially when you look at the new one. But it does often. So I don't know if you can see that very well. As a temporary repair, there it has some electrical tape around it, and also some glue from a glue gun. So that's just helping the wire come from underneath. It comes from underneath there, and the wire just comes. I've just wrapped it around there, and then the brake light's there. So we need to take that off, loosen it all up, and mount that to the underneath of the mudguard. And then we will get a glue gun, and we'll glue gun that cable on there, and also put some glue around where the water would hit where the back of the light switch is, not the light is, and that will just stop a bit of water ingressing upwards into the light, because it's not a very well built light. But you know, if you could do something to just help it last before breaking. Okay, so this is the tricky part. We have a couple of ways of doing this. We have to get this wire to sit in there like this, and so it just sort of mounts in the little clips here, and then we can run some glue up there, and also run some glue here, just where the back of the light is there, and that stops water getting into the light. The issue is we've got this little hole here. This is where the light switch light sits, and we can't get that through there. And the two options we have, cut the wire and then feed it through the other side and then resolder and attach, or undo all of the bolts underneath and then unclip it and then put the bolts back in. Or what I want to do is use my Dremel. It's a Dremel Versatip. This, and it's I think they're like $30, $40, $50, or I think 30, 40 pounds if you're in England. And that's it basically. You have a few heads with it. So you have like a soldering head, like that, and you have one for blowing air straight through. So it's just like a little, like there you go. You see that going? And this, surprisingly, I use this on so many things, repairing all sorts of things. Is just like a tip that you use to cut through things using heat. So I always use this for repairing plastics. So for example, on this, what we can do is just cut away some of the plastic here, and then we can feed through the light, and then we'll put glue in there, stick the light in. We just need that hole to be a bit bigger so that we can feed the light in. It's the quickest and easiest way of doing it without undoing bolts and all sorts of stuff. You know, just touch it with this, off we go. The Dremel Versatip, I'll put this in the description below actually. It's an awesome thing. What you can use different gases to fuel it, but basically what I've always done is use a general gas can like that. For when you go camping, you use these little things, and you can put them in your camping stove, and there you've got this little nozzle at the bottom and that there, and you shove it in like that, and then basically it just hisses, and then at the end, when it's full, it will just start fizzing out gently at the top there after about 15 or 20 seconds, and that's full, and this whole thing will get cold. So let's do that now. I can see it's already full, but I just want to show you how to do it. There you can see that just started to fizz at the end. Cool, there we go. Let's get to it. And also, I like it when you first turn it on. It makes a cool noise. There we go. And that takes a few seconds to heat up, but basically not long at all. Super quick. And we're just going to round that hole in the middle there, big enough so we can get that light through. That's all we've got to do. Oh, there we go. Already warm enough. It's good. This tool is awesome for soldering. I would never use an electric solder after having used one of these. It's just awesome. It's too quick. It's too easy. It's too powerful. There's just no reason why you'd want to use an electric one after this. I do want to leave a bit of a lip in there, just so the light can't fall right through if the glue fails, but you know, I'm going to cake it with glue, so I'm pretty sure it works. Cool. A little bit more. Right, that hopefully can just go straight through there. Just break off these bits of plastic at the back. It's really useful to have one of these tools too, because it's a thing called plastic welding. It's not just playing around with plastic to melt it and get things through holes. It's really good at repairing things. If you just quickly YouTube how to do plastic repairs, plastic welding is a super cool thing. It does stink. Does stink a bit, so you should always do it outside, or at least a kitchen with lots of windows like this. So cool. Okay, so that just goes in there like this. Can you see that? Feed that right through. Boom. There we go. Light goes in just like that, and we'll just fill that with glue. Bish bash bosh, and then we'll stick it on the back there. Cool. No reason for this to be super neat. It's going underneath the mudguard. So, but as long as it's functional, it works. But that's all right. And then we'll just put some glue on these little bits here where the wire wiggles through. So through there, through there, through there, screw the thing back on, done. Right, put the screw back in. There we go. I hope that helped some of you, and thanks for watching. Click the like button, and if you're interested in watching things like this, subscribe. And also, I have a Patreon account if you'd like to support a little bit and become one of the crew. All finished. That was how you do that and do a good job of it, and that should last quite a while. Please click the like button and subscribe if you're interested in watching more videos about scooters and tinkering with things like electric motors and small engines. I have a Patreon account if you'd like to click on there and have a look and support. Also, Amazon links below if you want to see any of the stuff I've used on this. And yeah, please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I try as hard as I can to get back to them all. I really do like it when people comment on my videos. That makes me keen to do more of them. So, until next time, thanks for watching.